So guys, many of you ask me how to program your own strength and conditioning periodization. So first of all, you want to do the biomechanical analysis. So conduct a detailed analysis of sprint mechanics, joint angles and ground contact times to identify specific areas for improvement. After that, when you start practicing, so you want to put some dynamic neuromuscular activation or DNA warm-up routines. So implement such a warm-up protocols incorporating movements like leg swings, high knees and A-B skips to activate the neuromuscular system. Thirdly, you should put some acceleration and deceleration mechanics. So focus on refining acceleration mechanics, including shin angles and dry phase techniques. Incorporate also some deceleration drills to enhance braking forces and quick transitions. Fourthly, you should also consider high intensity interval training and also put your client into a specific changing aerobic intervals. So not just principles of sprint intervals, manipulating work to rest ratios to target both aerobic alactic and anaerobic lactic energy systems. So that is what I meant by that. So the fifth in the row should be changing of direction, biomechanics. So analyze joint kinetic during change of direction drills to optimize force production and absorption. So incorporate reactive agility drills to enhance neuromuscular response. The next approach should be plyometrics periodization. So implement a periodized approach to plyometric training. So with progressing from basic exercises to complex movement, and monitor ground contact as well during these times and relative strength index for plyometric optimization. The next step should be the conjugated training for strength. So use a conjugate approach with a focus on maximal strength through multi-joint exercises. So rotate variations of squats, deadlifts and Olympic lifts to address different force vectors. The next step should be core stabilization, of course, and power transfer. So emphasize anti-rotational and anti-flexion core exercises to enhance stability and strength. Integrate explosive rotational movements to optimize power transfer during sprinting. So because the core muscle is the carrier. The next movement should be parasympathetic activation for recovery. So incorporate some techniques such as diaphragmatic breathing and low intensity aerobic activities to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system for recovery. Then should we move to velocity based training or VBT. So use the velocity based training to monitor for example barbell speed during strength and power exercises. So adjust training loads based on individualized velocity zones for optimal adaptation. And of course the myofascial release and stretching. So include myofascial release techniques using foam rollers and stretching protocols targeting specific muscle groups. So prioritize proprioceptive neuromuscular training sessions such or a facilitation or PNF stretching for flexibility gains. So in season microcycles, so develop a microcycle within the in season period to manage training load and maintain with the peak performance of your athlete. So focus on skill specific drills and recovery strategies during competitive phases. So adopting a more technical approach requires a solid understanding of sport science and biomechanics of each individual sports. So consider collaborating with some sport scientists or coaches with biomechanics if you're not such a good expert to fine-tune your program and incorporate advanced monitoring techniques for your client. So within all of this said, I hope this is gonna help you further. Take care and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.